2 a.m. traveling back home in 2 hours, 6 hours. Mr. Rob Fishbot, thanks for coming in and saying hi and having a laugh with me. Hopefully you laughed. I don't know. I did. We'll catch you later, Rob. Have a safe journey back home. We'll catch you. Oh, Royals might be into country music. They might know John's alias. Oh, God. Get jailed for treason. Okay. Let's go spray some weeds in our frosty wheat fields. We're making frosted mini wheat strut.
Going slow.
Get it? Because it's the wheat's small. Because it's growing. I'll see myself out, Chad. Don't worry. You don't have to go anywhere. I'll leave. I really that scaffolding on this booster Trent just makes me uncomfortable.
You don't want to be up there?
No.
You don't want to put Carson up there?
Well, that would be funny. Is this actually working? I cannot tell what I'm doing. Yeah, sure. Sure thing. They should
put Carson on top, yeah.
They should launch this thing, right? Just to do a soft attempt, like a soft water landing attempt in the Gulf.
I think wouldn't make it off like
does it even have Raptors right now?
Yeah. There's the ones that got put on there, and then they did some testing and took it off, put it in its rock garden, and
been sitting there ever since.
Yep.
Wonder if they're bringing it to production to take it apart.
No.
I mean, it's such an old, like...
Yeah, but it's 420.
I know, but it's such an old iteration that, like, take it apart, recycle it, right?
But the meme.
I'm well aware of the meme, yes. I'm here for the meme, but realistically, take it apart, right?
Or it could be like next hop.
Next hoppy?
Yeah. Or they could
Okay.
keep that launch for testing like they did for their current launch pad.
I really don't like that scout. It's only got like 2 grid fins on it too, doesn't it?
Yep.
It's missing some fins. Must have needed those for something else, huh? There you go, Tom. Yeah, with the happy emote. Professor's emote.
He probably took one of them off for the one that was malfunctioning on, I think, B9 or B10.
Could be.
Parts machine.
This thing's gonna end up on Facebook Marketplace down there in Brownsville. Parts machine. One heavy booster, super heavy booster, parts machine.
Never, parked and ran.
Ran when parked.
Or parked, or flown when parked.
It's never flown. I guess that's one thing we don't have yet, is a booster that's flown and come back, right? No, we don't have that yet.
Correct, because they all went up and down in pieces.
Kabloom. True.
We were close.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, on test 3.
Like it.
Not that we would have gotten
result
it,
with 4.
but we wouldn't have gotten it back, you know? Because it still would have, like, sunk in the ocean, right? Or in the Gulf, sorry. Yeah.
It probably in pieces.
Well, possibly. That's how hard it hit the water.
So slow.
Yeah. Oh yeah, look at
they
those
usually
old
usually go
Raptors.
so fast.
Those old Raptors. Raptor 1s.
Yeah, R1s.
Yeah.
They're so great.
It's like history rolling down the road here, isn't it? That's a wicked shot, right? Straight up the sidewalk. All right, sorry, chat. We're getting distracted. Oh, oh, Sarge's tractor's gonna make it. So I wonder if he got hit by the train yet.
No, I didn't.
You didn't?
Oh, there he is.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
We were gonna send the rescue team, but you're caught in the tree, so. Oh goodness. Well, hey, I got the field done.
Okay.
I'm spraying the frosted mini wheats out here right now because I kind of forgot to spray them yesterday. And then we were talking a whole bunch about fertilizing equipment, Sarge. If we do the full like biogas thing with where we haul our solid manure to the biogas, run it through there, and then we use the digestate and we can fertilize with that plus the slurry. We're talking like $900,000 and some change to do all that, right?
Yeah.
I'm thinking maybe we just get like a manure spreader and a slurry tank or maybe one of those self-propelled tanks instead of going all like pumps and hoses. Plus you have like wider coverage with that stuff. I don't know. I've wanted to do pumps and hoses on this map since we started, but realistically, I just don't know if it's worth it. All that money. Not sure. Obes, we'll catch you tomorrow. Have a good one. We'll be here. Daytime, nighttime. We'll be here tomorrow. A bunch. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. How's it going?
With the big self-propelled oxbow.
Yeah.
With let's take on scroll here.
Possibly the oxbow for the spreader, right? Or for the applicator for liquid.
Yeah, for liquid, for capacity, and then.
Yeah. Well, and what I would do.
Samson, like tanker with the big.
I was gonna say some kind of tanker would be nice too to have. Yeah.
Go to tow behind it for.
No.
Basically.
I've done that. It looks really dumb. I would just run like a tank that you could just drive next to your field and park, and then instead of having to drive all the way back to the cows or to the.
Basically, kind of like how you did. I forgot which one you did for auto drive. The semi from the cow barn to your field storage bin.
Yeah, we could go field storage bin too. Yeah. I don't know. I like the idea of pumps and hoses. Just I always have to remind myself how slow it is. That's the one problem with pumps and hoses. It is incredibly slow. And you can't put down enough fertilizer, so you have to fertilize twice anyway. So maybe we just won't do it. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe the oxbow. The big oxbow with the tank, and then some kind of tank either for a semi or a tractor that we can tow behind. Yeah. Maybe like 2 of those smaller tanks for tractors, maybe? I don't know. Either way, it's going to be a whole lot cheaper. But yeah. Because money is a little tight again, to be honest. I know we have 850 up there. And we do have soybeans to sell coming up in June, July, whatever, June. Little.
Trent and Zach cheered X100. Why do the Raptors wear booties?
Why? Oh.
Trent and Zach cheered X100. Because that's adorable, that's why.
All right. Trent, thanks to the bits. So, Trent, who'd you steal that joke from?
SF.
Okay. I was like, that's not you speaking right now, but okay. Oh.
That's one of their commands.
Oh. There is, Jeff. Yes, there is a... Jacob, thanks for the bits. Appreciate you. There is a thing you do for far...
Ernie.
For that. Yes, Jeff. There is. I don't know capacity and stuff, but yeah. It's going back into production, huh? I'm telling you, they're going to take it apart. There would be no point to try to get that thing ready to fly because it's such old, like everything, right?
Hydraulics.
Yeah, that's still hydraulic, not electric, right?
Yep.
Yeah, they're going to scrap it. My official guess, anyway.
That's what Carson said.
Glad to know Carson and I are on the same page for once, you know?
Don't say that too loud.
Right. That's funny. Be the first time in a while. Just saying. The amount of buildings they're building down there, too. It's insane, isn't it?
Our factory, the office.
Yeah. I guess they're tired of working out of tents. So. Plus, they just need more room, I guess.
And make it cleaner.
True. That's probably the big one. Probably the biggest one. Oh, yeah.
Bus.
Party bus. Alright, well, these two fields are sprayed anyway. Before they grow any more on us here. Yeah. And actually, if we're going to be doing solid manure... try to do that on your closer fields, obviously, but if we want to travel with it, we do have an option for that too. Because you need a way to get it from your dipper up to your spreader. So that's where, you know, the transfer thing comes in. You could use that. That would be cool. And it holds almost 3,000 bushels, so get that thing full. You better look out. But Jeff was talking about the Oxbow. I didn't realize we had 3 Oxbows. I thought we only had 2.
We had 3.
Oh, okay. We could break out the old Massey Ferguson with the slurry tank. That would be the cheap option. 35,000. Break that bad boy out. Let's go. That's funny. Oh, you didn't put bigger tires on it?
That's for farmer fight right there.
Just a little, yeah. Yeah, that's definitely
One thing broke down and still needed the spread.
Yeah, he had a tractor that something happened to it, or the tank, something. He's like, you know what? I got a welder. But no, on this one, it holds a fair bit. If we change that to gallons, 6,600 gallons. I mean, you're going for a minute, right?
Just 1 or 2, yeah.
And then it does have an option. We'd have to buy the whole thing. You don't just buy, like, you can't convert it. You can't take it off there, which kind of sucks. But I would go, like, I don't know, almost go like toe behind with the solid manure. But it's like, what do you go with? They're all kind of. You go something like this, but you need 300 horsepower. So maybe that is a better option, because then we don't have to buy, you know, a giant tractor to run it.
That premium expansion spreader doesn't require that much.
12 meters. Holds 30,000 pounds. 15.4 ton. Only requires 150 horsepower, so that's not bad. I mean, we don't have that many cows, right? So
Just like your feed mixer, it's cheap.
that's also true. That's 50 grand, so that could be an option as well. Speaking of feed mixing, do we need to feed cows again? Yes, we do. Okay.
Probably.
They're down. They're almost out. Quick. Kind of a never-ending thing to do now, right? Get them, and you gotta feed them. If you're not feeding them, then they're not making you any money. Might as well feed them. Cows eat a lot, and they don't hold a lot either, Jeff. Like, I mean, the building holds 300,000, but that's for 300 cows. Or 350 or whatever it is. So, you know, that's actually a fair bit. 350, yeah.
You know, maps, I saw that Madison Creek's coming out tomorrow, or next week.
Is it? Interesting. Oh, and that's interesting to know as well. This building only holds 500,000 liters of milk.
Oh.
They're chomping. Oh, they are chomping in there. So. And again, I would use the other thing, but I'd use the loader, but those forks are acting dumb tonight for some reason, so. I don't know. All you need in that front one, Sarge, is the hay. I got your silage. And you should be good to go then. Should be. Alright. And yes, we have 2 of these wagons. Why? Because they're cheap. They're 50 grand. Might as well. For an extra $200,000, you can get that self-propelled one. That's all fancy, but not really necessary. To be honest. Really, really not. This will feed just fine. Judge, welcome back. Pop it. Didn't think those bells were going to stay in there for a minute. That's all right. There we go. Cody, these barns, they came with Alma, Missouri. So it's just part of the Alma map. I don't know if there's a standalone place that you can get these maps or these barns from. But yeah. All the animal stuff here in Alma is all custom, which is cool.
There's a lot more manure there, John, with an H.
There's a fair bit. That's only from 2 days though, Trent.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, that's from 2 days. That's why I say we gotta like decide what we're doing. Plus the slurry's about to fill up in the... Oh, I made forage. How did I make forage? Oh, didn't let it finish grinding up. Okay. Whoopsie. How much did I feed them? Only a little bit of hay. Okay. We're fine. They're fine.
It'll buff.
It will buff.
They have a spare in reserve
Spare and reserve what?
for hay.
Oh, the hay. Yeah, they have a little bit of. Yeah. That's true. No problem, Cody. No problem, bro. The real question is, are we going to run out of bales again? We are going to run out of bales, probably. Oh, gosh. Well, a fast time, and actually our hay should be ready to cut. Perfect timing, huh? Probably need it. We definitely need to plant more grass or plant alfalfa maybe to supplement some of the hay. Something like that.
Would alfalfa yield more than grass?
I don't know. Possibly. The sheep pen is in the mod hub, but the cow is not. Okay. Gotcha, Jeff.
Ready.
Are we out of, we out of silage?
Yeah, we're out of silage.
Okay. Can remedy that. We do have more of that. We don't have any more hay right now unless we, well, we have it. We just gotta mow it. Ted it. Break it.
I thought
Bale
there
it.
were still some more in it.
That's crazy. We're gonna have to make some silage though, so we definitely need to plant more grass. Like I said, plant alfalfa maybe. Because the alfalfa should go in just as like hay. So maybe we need to, before we fast time anymore, take 6 and throw it in alfalfa. Might have to do that. Or no, okay, our hay's not ready. We got to fast time one more day and then we can mow. But I think we might want to plant that alfalfa.
6.
Yeah. Good. I mean, that's a decent sized field. That'll be a ton of alfalfa.
I mean, you are crazy, alfalfa.
You's crazy, alfalfa. Right?
Yeah.
And the sheep will actually eat the alfalfa as well. So even if the cows won't, we buy some sheep at some point, they'll, which the cows should. I mean, they should. Yeah, I mean, it's right there. So it's fine.
They're gonna do that too.
What?
Oh, somebody was saying like it might be going in for upgrades.
They would have to upgrade so much. I don't see that happening. I bet they tear it apart. Away, recycle it. You gotta like, you know, you can't just keep that stuff sitting around forever, I guess. Right?
Yeah, but if they send it up, then they don't have to like scrap it.
True.
It's already kaboom.
Well, whatever the first one that they are able to retrieve, that's like the, you know, go to the museum one, right? Go ahead and get that over to the Smithsonian, you know? Good luck with that. Yeah.
Well, they already scrapped the 15, so
Never mind
that one did the first actual
Yeah.
landing, not land and launch.
Well, first one that like goes to orbit and come back. Yep, ship-wise. You know, the first one that's recovered.
Because there was a ship that did a hop and launched on the
Yeah.
same pad
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
landed again.
And then didn't blow up.
Well, it
It's
blew up at that after it landed.
Yeah. In the arms. It happens. It's fine. It'll buff.
Go short without that hot stage ring.
Yeah. Oh. Big Al, we'll catch you later. Have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. We'll see ya.
There's a
You gotta wait to
Minecraft
plan.
reference.
Oh, we gotta wait to plan off Alpha? Okay. I didn't look, I'll be honest. I just kind of went, yeah, we need to plant that.
More day.
Okay. We're not fertilize field 1 then? Need to do that too. We get that Pro Force out for that. Or do we want to buy some slurry equipment? Or something to mess with slurry or salad, Sarge? What do you want to do? How you want to fertilize it?
Either one. I'm good with either.
Okay. Well, we have more slurry. Slurry is more of a pressing matter right now, right? Because if it gets full, then you're just throwing money away. So we should probably go after slurry first. Alright, we're going to spend some money here in a minute. I get this load of bales up
We can
here.
go for a while without.
The manure, the solid manure. Yeah. So we'll get the big oxbow with a boom for it. And then some kind of like tanker. Either semi or tractor pulled tanker. That's what I'm thinking. Because then the oxbow basically stays at the field. And the tanker does the running. And then if that's not enough like capacity to make a darn, then we can get a field bin as well. And try to fill the field bin. So that the oxbow can keep going. Jeff, that'd be awesome, man. That would be awesome. Actually, here, I can just leave these out here for you. Won't even put them in there. Pardon me, excuse me. Jeff, that's definitely a good idea, though. For sure. There you go. Alright, so. A large oxbow. We want that in the liquid configuration. We want the GPS, the deer stuff, all the
technology.
All the technology, yeah, might as well. And that's pretty much it. 500. Oh, maybe this isn't a cheaper way to go. $500,000. Good God. So there goes our $500,000 minimum there. We've been doing a good job, but man.
I mean,
we
you
can
weren't.
fix that.
Yeah, we got soybeans in the bin.
You say you weren't gonna, or you're gonna go past that anyway if you're gonna go with the whole pumps and hoses and newer equipment.
So this is the boom it says to use with it. 18 meters, 12 miles an hour. That's not bad, right? I feel like that's not bad. That's another, good Lord.
Only money.
It's only money, he says. Oh, man.
It grows in the field.
It does, actually, yeah. And then
Or in the pen.
a tank. So this is an applicator, right? Yeah. Those are applicators. So we have a $95,000, basically 8,000 gallon semi tank. Or we come down here to a $52,000, 5,500 gallon pull with a tractor tanker. What do you think, Sarge?
Semi holds 2,000 more. Sorry, Sarge.
Yeah, but it's cheaper. Basically 95,000 or 52,000. That's the real question of the day.
What's the difference in capacities?
About 2,000 gallons. For some reason, this looks like it would belong on an airport, like a fuel wagon at an airport. I don't know why. Maybe it's the bright yellow. I don't know. Oh, man. But yeah, so I don't know. What do we go with? And we have tractors, we have semis. That's not a problem. Either
Field
way.
bin?
What?
Is that a field bin?
Well, field bin would be a separate purchase. Because you know, the theory of a field bin is you set it there and then fill it up, right?
You have auto drive do it.
You still gotta get it to the field bin though, right? Oh yeah. Hold on, how much does that spreader hold?
9 or 6,000.
66. So the small, the big in the for the tractor pull would not quite fill it. Be 1,000 short. You should probably go with the semi, right? Or do we go with the no? Hang on, how much is the field bin? 33, 36,000. It's actually cheaper to buy the smaller tank and the bin than it would be to buy the big one.
Probably your best bang for your buck.
And then possibly a second bin, which I know puts us over the money, but I'm really torn on this and I don't know why. I really am.
Or buy the smaller or the pull behind.
Yeah, that only holds 4,000 though.
But if you're offloading it into the storage bin,
True. So maybe like 2 smaller ones and a field bin. That puts us about the same money as a semi. Yeah. Man, I don't know. What do you think, Sarge? Tell us what to do.
Go with the stuff we normally don't use.
Okay, we normally use the semi, right?
so it sounds like tow behind.
We normally use semi, right?
Yeah.
Okay, do we go large tow behind or small? 4,000 basically, or 4,500 or 5,500, sorry, for capacities. 37,000 or 52,000. I'd almost lean towards the smaller one. But at the same time, bigger is better, right? So bigger it is.
Your call.
Oh, bigger. It's only money. I'll just do another round of soybeans off stream. It's fine. I'll make all the money. And then field bin. We gotta argue about, or we gotta go about this too. 14,500 or 17,000. I think 14 is probably enough, right? That's not a lot.
2.5 grand more.
They're not. Yeah, I'll say they're not that much money wise, like different. Horsepower wise, they're the same. 70 horsepower. Hello. When in Rome. When in Rome. Oh gosh. Color do you make this thing? Stay stock like that green. Okay with that. We can always change it. All right, stuff we never use. Here we go. We just, oh my god, that's the least amount of money we've had on this map yet. Chat, don't tell Bear.
It's still cheaper than what you were originally gonna go with.
Well, yeah, no, definitely. Hashtag don't tell Bear.
That's right, I don't have the updated mods.
Oh yeah. All right, Sarge, what do you got then? You got the actual.
Right now, it's finishing the feed.
Oh, okay. I got you. Oh boy. I really don't like that number over there. It really bothers me.
Fix it.
I know. We'll get it fixed. Actually, you know what? We're going to send the 4755. That'll be a good field bin tractor, I feel like. Way overkill horsepower-wise. That's okay. It's... Send this to the shop as well. Bye, have a good time. Oh. So I don't have a list like published anywhere. Top 5 for me personally would have to be like GPS. I'm a huge auto drive fan. No collision camera. Somebody's outside my house talking. I do love me some course play, but I don't have to have course play. That's 4. I do like the Lime to Auger Wagon mod, but again, I don't have to have it. And I do like Inspector, but again, I don't have to have it. In fact, I don't run it most of the time. But we do have it on here. I just don't turn mine on. I said GPS, right? Yeah. GPS is number 1. Always will be, hands down. That's it. So I guess we're not staying old anymore, Chad, huh? There's some things you just can't. You just can't on some things. It's fine. It's funny. Alright. That tank is very interesting looking. I'm telling you, it belongs on an airport, like on a tarmac. I don't know why, but that's just what I see. So I guess I'm not sleeping tonight, so I can stay up and work on the farm. I'm kidding. It's fine. It's only money. But we just can't take a loan. We just have to get to June. That's it. And then we're fine. So, no big deal. Once June gets here, it's soybean selling weather again. Yeah. When you use an attachment on the tractor, GPS doesn't. What? Why doesn't it work? What do you mean it doesn't work? Yeah, that's kind of the point of GPS. So you like, you know, size it to your implement, away you go. That's weird. That's very weird. Huh. I don't know. I mean, I can run you through setting it up again. I gotta, or one of us has to set up the Oxbow. I don't have to be the one to run it. It'll have to get GPS set up on it eventually. But yeah. Actually, are we gonna try to fertilize? You know, start charge on 1 or? That's getting to be that time too, but we can mess around with it a little bit. Might as well. So we'll send this guy to build it. That makes that tractor look tiny. GPS system doesn't show up. That's really weird. I've never had that problem. Never had that problem. That is very, very strange. Not sure what to tell you on that one, you know? Not too sure. You know, we keep accumulating equipment. One of these days, I gotta build some sheds. There's nowhere to put any of this stuff anymore. Oh, that's okay though. It's fine. It'll buff. Static, I got you, bro. How do you, gotta like open the cover or? Is the trigger not down here for the... I mean, it should be right there, right?
Or, the auto drive thing is.
Yeah. On it. This thing not Philip from here? Oh wait, hold on. Okay. Is it actually trying to use the snorkel? No. Kinda weird. But we're full.
So where the load port is, like if you had to use a hose?
Oh, this thing has a snorkel.
Well, I get that, but some of them have like the snorkel and a hose hookup.
I don't know if this one... Well,
I don't think the hose actually works, but I just didn't know if like...
No, I get what you're saying. I'm looking. I don't... Oh, there is a hookup right there, Trent. Okay.
That's maybe the trigger for that?
It's behind the tire on both sides. Ew. And then, yeah, it has the snorkel. Which, you know, it's interesting they put it on, but, like, you can't use it. So. Yeah. Alright. That's interesting. I didn't realize where this thing hooked up. Makes sense to be right up front.
You can't park there, sir.
What if I want to?
But you know the name of the road like it says in the little sound bit?
Go on, mate. You can't park there.
No, it just talks about like the name of the road.
No.
In that little sound bit.
No. Dan, thanks for the bits. No, I didn't. What's the name?
I don't know.
Right.
Oh, if you were worried about money, sell the old corn head and bean heads.
I still have the old combines. I haven't sold the combines yet. It's kind of nice having 3 combines, to be honest. Dan, did you wake up and choose violence today? I mean, thanks to the bits, Dan. I really appreciate you, bro.
Oh, thanks Twitch. Didn't know I was reconnecting to the chat.
All right. So now here's the dumb, or the, I don't want to say dumb, the interesting part about manure. I'm putting down a ton of manure right now, right? But this is not all that wheat needs. We'll have to fertilize a second time. I guess what we should do is we should do this before we plant. And then, you know, if we know we're going to plant, you know, say wheat, corn or something, right?
So the planter up is hurt.
Yeah. You didn't, but your children did at bedtime. Nice. Nice. I was just gonna ask you, Sarge, if you want to put that off to the side of the... You got it. I keep getting stuck with this thing on my center right now. Come on. Come on, we can do it. There you go. I love this thing. It's all wheel steering too. Look at that. It is wild. It is a wild beast of a machine. Is that working for you?
Yep.
Oh, we gotta... There's a, how do you do it? How does it work?
Well,
Hold the wheels up.
Disconnect.
But it requires horsepower to run it. Or is the horsepower just to make it go down the road?
I think it's just down the road.
Oh, okay. Alright, I can fill from it, so. Alright. Well, now we know. You just, you know, nose up the stuff with this, this Oxbow. That's how you fill it up. Nose up. Nose up and take a big old sniff, right?
Sure.
Well, he's got two nostrils. There's a fill point on each side. Oh, man. Smells like free money to me. Free fertilizer. Or something. Oh, that's nasty.
Well, you have said your smell hasn't been right.
It hasn't been right, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Dad and I were talking about, for some reason, oh, I know why, but tuna came up today, and I was like, nope. Nope. I can't stand the smell of tuna anymore. Because
I never liked it from the beginning.
I used to not mind it, but man. Because he even said, like, yeah, a tuna casserole sounds good. Like, I haven't made a tuna casserole in like 2 years. He's like, yeah, it sounds good. I'm like, no. Nope. I could probably eat it, like, as long as I didn't have to smell it. Like, when you open the can, oh. Oh. Maybe next time we have, like, a nice day and our attic fan's on, maybe then I could make it, like, get that smell out of the house right away kind of thing. I don't know. It's pretty awful. It is nasty. That's alright. The sad part is I'm gonna like get up here and have to turn around right all the way back down. Could have smelled the truck you had in the shop today. That's no, I don't want to smell that. Thank you. No, thank you. I choose to not see the pizza I had for lunch again, okay? Just throwing that out there. No, thank you. That sounds horrible. Oh, that had to be pretty nasty, yeah? Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So we're going to go through all of our slurry on this one field. I pause. But, I mean, what else do you do with it? I guess you could sell it, but gotta do something with it. What is straight up slurry worth? Is that even a thing we can see? It's worth 14 cents. And that's the highest price you're gonna get. 14 cents. Wow. All right. That's kind of crazy. The Nor's worth $26.76. It's actually a high price right now for manure. So according to this, we have 174 gallons of slurry somewhere, which is cows. It's a fair bit. Feel like. Oh. I feel like that's a fair bit. Yeah, the farmer used, yeah, it's on the map. Bottom kind of right corner by field 1, 4. In fact, it's plot number 1. Plot number 1 is the one that we're on. The main farm that we use, yeah. I'm more valuable in a field or a BGA that you own, yeah. Yep. Dang, Sarge just filling that bin. All right. You don't have it on, like, it's not, like you don't own it or it's not there. How did you start? Did you start on New Farmer or did you start on, what did you start on? Yeah. Yeah, so you didn't start on, if you start on New Farmer, yeah, so if you start on New Farmer, you get that plot of land and the buildings and equipment and stuff. Which is how I always start. Because I want to see the map how the map maker intended. Now this time we did like get rid of all the equipment right away. Like before we even started. But we kept the buildings and the lot, you know? But we got rid of everything else. So normally we'll just like use, it depends on the map, but like a lot of times we'll just use the equipment that it gives us. But being that I wanted to go old school, and I think everybody else liked it, so. Yeah, definitely old school equipment, am I right, chat? So old school. This thing's like a dang old spaceship inside the cab. Oh, man, those knobs are huge for those lights up there. Jeez. Yep. Dang old spaceship. I tell you what. But that's okay. It's all good. Now we get this, you know, kind of running back and forth. This won't be too terrible. Won't be terrible. Sorry, I'm just having a little laughing fit over here, Alma Rider. I don't know that I can let that go through. I think we're gonna, just for future considerations, Alma Rider, I think we're gonna Oh God, what did I just do?
And you're banned.
Oh, I did something. Hold on. What did I do? Unpin. I pinned a message in chat. I didn't mean to do that. Okay.
Oh, you pinned the...
Yeah, I pinned a message in chat. I didn't mean to because chat moved and Leonard took care of it. Thank you, Leonard. The slurry investment may not... Dan, thanks for that. The slurry investment will pay off. It's just going to take, yes, amounts of time. The slurry will pay off eventually, though, yes. I mean, fertilizer is not the most expensive thing out there, but it's also not cheap. So we do have to keep that in mind. And honestly, I think what we need to do with a field like this, so we planted this in wheat. We probably should have done a pre-planting application of fertilizer through slurry or solid manure, and then a post-planting application, I think. Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong on that, which I could be. I'm not saying I'm right, but I'm kind of wondering if that would do it, because I mean, anybody that knows precision, you know that. Hang on, we gotta fill it. Hang on. But you know just by looking at the map. Well, here it'll even tell you. Our nitrogen's bad. Very, very bad. We're 80 out of 200. Because the whole thing with pumps and hoses is you only get like your base kind of. We're not even using pumps and hoses. Never mind. Do you know what I mean? How about this refill now? There we go. Close enough. Okay. But the whole thing with manure and stuff is you don't get one shot, one application, take you right to the top of the mountain where you need to be. It's kind of a thing, but I guess, you know, in real life too, if a farmer goes out and spreads manure, like they're still probably at least a little bit of fertilizer going to throw some more at it, right? I would assume. I don't know. Or at least that's the way they made it in the game, where you don't get that one shot and just you're done. So that's where I'm saying, like, maybe if we did a field like this and we did it twice. Now, don't get me wrong. I can set my rate. You know, if I wanted to, I could go in there and change my rate of application, which all that's going to do is make me run out like stupid fast, you know. And I don't really care to be doing that, so. And I'm running out fast enough the way it is, so. Yeah, it's a whole thing. Oh yeah, Fishville, yeah, no, definitely. Definitely. And we do have kind of a stock built up right now, so we should be okay. And, you know, maybe in the future we just do our smaller fields. Or maybe we just go over here to our grass fields and an alfalfa field. And we put it back on those fields. That's kind of what we're probably going to do in the future. But we have this giant field that needs fertilizer right now, and well, might as well. So yeah, we don't want the cows to fill up because then you're just wasting it. So there's 600,000 liters still in there, so, and we don't really have any room over there to put like a expanded tank in or a second tank, so what's there is there, and there really is no other option. So might as well use it up, right? But most likely, like I said, we need to do that double. Or actually, I don't know if we bought like a manure spreader solid. I don't know if it would let us come out here right now and spread solid. Not sure. I don't mess with the manure enough on this game to know all the ins and outs of manure. A lot of times I just end up selling manure from cows. Get rid of it. take it to a biogas or whatever, but just get rid of it, you know? A lot of times I just treat it as a byproduct, and really it's not. It's useful. And you might as well use it at least, you know, somewhat, right? So, but, you know, if we're doing the smaller fields where our grass and alfalfa, like, they won't take us hours and hours and hours. So they won't be nearly as, like, quote unquote painful to do like these giant fields. So it won't be nearly as bad.
Soda run.
Go ahead, Sarge.
Go run and grab soda. Be right back.
All right. Okay. All good. So we'll probably stay here, guys. Just like programming note here till we get this field done. Maybe we'll see. We'll see how late that's gonna be, but yeah, we'll probably stay till we get this one done. This is our only field that needs fertilized right now because 3 is not planted, 10 is not planted. But again, if we know we're gonna plant corn in 10, probably should go ahead and, you know, put some manure to it because get that nitrogen to come up a little bit, you know, ahead of time. Which, you know, that's something you do, say, in the winter months. Gives you something to do. Which, it's kind of, it's not on here, but kind of. It's not. But kind of. It would still be snowy if I didn't use the easy dev controls earlier to get rid of it. But yeah. But it's all good. And then we could have, if we wanted to, we could have put a tow behind tank behind this thing, which we have done in the past. And it does work. It looks real awkward. But you put a tow behind, basically a tow behind applicator behind this. So A, you have capacity, and then you have a bigger boom. So it kind of evens out, honestly, as far as like your time that you have to applicate before you have to fill. Because you have a much larger boom, but you have a fair bit more capacity too. So. But I don't think this is bad having a field bin, although really, it's probably best to have the field bin. I was gonna say Sarge can keep up, but there would be times I'd have to wait. The idea of the field bin is just like an auger wagon, obviously, on harvest. You know, on harvest, you don't want your combines to wait, and you don't want your trucks to wait. Well, kind of the same thing here, but opposite. I want your applicator to wait because there's no slurry. That's the whole idea of the field bin. So yeah. And even with having to like run back to the bin to fill up, this is still going to be faster than pumps and hoses. Pumps and hoses, it's very slow. Applicator's not as big. So. But again, if we're doing smaller fields, then not a big deal. I bought that Pro Force spreader earlier today for doing these big fields with fertilizer/lime. Break it out and get it done. That's kind of the theory for that thing. So, yeah. And a solid spreader might happen yet too. I mean, we got to do something with the solid manure. Because again, if you don't, you're just wasting it. And it's perfectly good money just sitting there. You could either sell it or use it to save money. I mean, yeah, an applicator or a spreader costs a fair bit, but it'll pay for itself eventually. Yeah. Eventually. So this is the largest self-propelled applicator, Alma Rider. We'll go look at the rest of them here in just a second. This is part of that Oxbow DLC that people didn't even realize was a DLC. Nobody realized that an Oxbow DLC came out. So just for reference, this one holds 6,600 gallons. The problem with these big tow behind ones is you have to have huge tractors. So that's why I kind of lean away from them. So this one's 9,000 gallons, 8,400 gallons, 7,900 gallons. And then if we go over here, there's a 7,900 gallon again. So basically 8,400 gallons. And then you pair that up with a 30-meter boom. So yeah, you have a lot of gallons, but so we're running a 18-meter boom at 12 miles an hour. So the bigger boom you have, the more gallons you got to have, but your actual time spreading before you go and have to refill is about the same, honestly. You just get more done, obviously, with the big one. But I like the option of the self-propelled instead of having to have tell you what you have to have horsepower wise for these bad boys. 350 horsepower, 275, which that's not, we mean we have that. Well, this one holds 9,100 gallons with a 36-meter boom. Pretty awesome. Special Pat, what's going on, bro? How you doing today? What's poppin'? That's... So, Sarge, I think the field bin was a good investment. What do you think?
I think so. It's keeping you going.
Yeah, it's keeping me going. It's keeping you going. Yeah. I like it. I like it. Special Pat's working out. I'm on past 10, but I don't actually have a cutoff time anymore, Special Pat. I don't have to be out of here by 10. A lot of times I end my stream because I'm hungry, because normally I don't eat dinner before streams. So that's why I end at like 10 o'clock. So minimum 10 o'clock, but I can go late. Gotcha, I'm a writer. So I just not a lot. If that makes sense. I've run this stuff before, but not a ton. Because typically it's like, oh, it takes so long, and you know, we play bigger maps and plow fields together, and but if you notice, we haven't plowed a single field, like 2 fields together. You have Subway waiting at home. Okay. So does that come with never mind. Not a big Subway guy. Maybe I should get it tomorrow. Oh wait, I'm streaming all day tomorrow. Never mind. Literally gonna stream like a lot. A lot. But it'll be fun. I guess it's kind of a half makeup from last week. That's what happens when you eat Subway right there. Heard it. Thanks, Bear. Oh, the wife works there. Free. Hey, now, they're cookies special. Wait, you're working out. Maybe you're trying to like lose weight. Never mind about the cookies. But, yeah, I haven't had Subway in years. Yeah. Sports fan, are you not a fan of Jimmy John's? I love me some Jimmy John's. Love me some Jimmy John's. Number 11, barbecue chips. Yeah, bet. Just saying. Exactly, I'm a writer. Yep. Turn into fertilizer. Yep. Or just sell it. It's, yeah. Yep. So again, you know, even Sarge said, you know, get the thing we don't normally get earlier. That's kind of what this map is. Stuff we don't normally do. Back in A, B, and G. I'm not a, no, never had that special pet. Prefer Jersey Mites. I have not tried the new hot sandwich. I'm not a huge spicy food fan. I know I had the hot honey pizza from Pizza Hut, but that's about it for me. Well, I did have the hot honey wings too, the boneless wings they have. So yes, chicken nuggets. Those almost killed me. I was sitting in my living room sweating when I was eating those, okay? I don't typically do a lot of spicy stuff. In fact, when I went to the gas station today, I was getting pizza out of there, like case they have, and she had some chicken nuggets in there that looked really good, and I was like, I should pick these up. They were all marked buffalo, and I was like, I don't know how spicy that's gonna be, so that's a no for me, dog. Just saying. Does it matter what kind of fertilizer? No, fertilizer is fertilizer is fertilizer. There's no yield advantage or anything to any of them. As long as, okay, so at least with precision, as long as you get the right amount for the soil type and the crop, then there's no difference. So like right now, just to like compare apples to oranges here, if we were to fertilize like I'm doing right now, and then just like go to harvest this crop, there would hardly be anything here because we're not actually fertilizing it all the way up to the maximum potential. But again, that's because we're using pumps and hoses, or not pumps and hoses, precision. So yeah. Easy wings, you go to Buffalo Wild Wings. Special Pat, I've never had Buffalo Wild Wings. I've always wanted to try it, but I've never had it. Never had it. Oh yeah. So the short answer to the question is different types of fertilizer matter? No. No. It does not. And in fact, if we weren't using precision, this fertilizer would count just like spraying liquid fertilizer or putting down pellet. So there's that too. But it's different because of precision farming. I think they warm sandwiches? I don't know. I don't know. Don't know. Maybe next time I go in that gas station, I'll try some of the chicken nuggets. They looked good. I don't know how spicy they're gonna be. I should have asked the lady. She's really nice in there. She would have told me. She probably would have been like, are you a wuss or not? Like, probably what she would have said. So, yeah. Yeah. She's kind of funny. Don't get it twisted, though, chat, okay? Don't do it. I know somebody out there's like, ooh, BMW. Does she drive a BMW? I know it's going to happen. But first time's not in chat, so maybe not. Oh, goodness. First time's probably grumpy tonight. His computer got turned off today.
Oh, no.
Well, you see, back when we did the... Well, okay, so our breaker box is not labeled at all. Okay, let me start there.
Or computer.
Listen. Our breaker box is not labeled at all. And I know which one does our like kitchen, and I know which one does our like outside air conditioner, like the condenser outside, you know?
And which one to leave off for first time?
No. But that's about all I know. And like, you know, obviously I can look at it and say, oh, that's a 50 amp breaker, that's the stove. You know, that's obvious, right? So back when we did the water heater, obviously that's going to be a bigger breaker. So I just started popping breakers. And apparently I guess I don't know if I hit the wrong one or I don't know what I did, to be honest. That's been a while now. But his computer, he lost power to his computer, right? And like half the house. I might have hit like the main. Anyway, it's the whole thing. So I bought him a battery backup for Christmas. A really nice battery backup for his computer for Christmas.
It is, Matt.
Listen, it is sitting in my kitchen in the box still.
That's why I pulled them out.
Kind of. If nothing else, I need to get the thing out of the box and plug it in and charge it up. Just so it's, you know, charged up. And then today we, well, you know, the water or the dishwasher's not wired. Ours isn't on a plug like they're supposed to be nowadays. Ours is old still. And, well, you know, it's not wired on the kitchen breaker, so battery backups are a waste of money. Why? Why are battery backups a waste of money? I'm very curious. I personally own 3 of them, so I'm very curious to hear why they're a waste of money. Just throwing that out there. Yeah, well, 4 kind of. I bought him the one. It's his, but you know, I bought it. So yeah. So the purpose of a battery backup is not to stay on your computer for like 27 hours. At least in my opinion. The purpose of a battery backup is when you're 5 hours deep into editing a YouTube video and you're an idiot, I'm pointing at myself, and you forget to save in that whole 5 hours. You don't save your project. And then your power goes out. At least with the battery backup, I would have been able to hit save.
That is nice about them.
Yeah. They really aren't that expensive.
Like $100.
Grand scheme of life, 100, 130, 140 bucks. I mean, just don't go to Taco Bell like twice. There you go. You know? Just saying. I mean, grand scheme of life. I mean, I know $100 is $100, but if all you do is game on your computer and you don't do like stuff like editing or something like that, like work on you know. Yeah. Exactly. Just but on my battery backups, at least when they were new, I haven't tested lately, I could get about 20 minutes, and that was like while rendering video, while in games, like about 20 minutes. So yeah. Yeah, and you know, the big thing, and let me be very clear, battery backups aren't for everybody. Like I said, if you don't do like projects and stuff on your computer, if you're just like gaming, you don't need a battery backup. You don't need it. So yeah, like I said, they're not for everybody. Or if you live in an area where your power flashes a lot, it's definitely for you. Even if you don't do like projects, even if you just game or watch YouTube or whatever, it's just annoying otherwise, you know? So yeah, that could definitely be worth it if you live in a area where your power might go out for a minute or two here or there all the time, because that happens. There are areas like that. So, and then actually for me, for my setup right now, everything except for the lights that are on the green screen behind me are on a battery backup. So if the power goes out, I can sit here and stream uninterrupted for probably 15 minutes. Which is kind of interesting, right? Because that, like I said, if the power flashes or whatever, then I'm still here. What editing software do I use? I use a, what's it called? Vegas Pro 19 is the one that I'm using currently. Mostly that one. I have some of their older ones too. But the Vegas line, I'm not a Premiere guy or whatever all the people say I should use. It works just fine for me. And I know the program. I've been using that line. It used to be on my Sony. It's not anymore, but like I've been using that line forever. So I'm very comfortable with the program, I guess, is basically the gist of it. You know, people say, you should use Premiere, you should use this. Whatever. If they want to use that, that's fine. I don't have a problem with it. But yeah. Don't have a problem with it. Not for me. Actually, way back in the day, I used Windows Movie Maker. Those were the dark ages. That's back when dinosaurs roamed the earth.
I was going to say, that's when you were pro level.
Yeah, when you download Windows Movie Maker, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
You know how long it took me to figure out how to... Oh, what did I do on there? I don't know. I don't think I could do that. I wanted to put, or have like my camera, or no, that's what it was. We used to play NASCAR split screen. And it took me forever in Windows Movie Maker to figure out how to put like my name on my part of the screen and like his, you know, my brother's name on his part of the screen, right? That was such a pain to do in Windows Movie Maker. And it's so easy to do in like, well, every other program. So yeah. Dial-up internet, I remember those days.
Very much what I had.
Yeah.
Well, in a way.
We had a family yard sale. So like everybody from the family like that lived in my house, and there was like 7 of us at the time or something. But like all of us contributed something to the yard sale. Like we all had to get rid of, like in my case it was like toys or whatever. We all had to, like, you know, get rid of stuff. And the intent was to buy our first 56K modem. That's how we afforded a 56K modem, was having a yard sale. Yeah, that was fun. That was something. But man, 56K modem, look out. We were hot stuff then. You betcha. I bet you that modem is still in my house somewhere. I bet you it is. And when you wanted to get on the internet, you had to just like, there was a physical button on the front. And you would have to push that button in and it would stay in. And then you could go get on, you know, your AOL and, you know, check your email or whatever you were doing. You've got mail. Yeah, those were the days, man. That's okay. Well, Sarge, this actually isn't that bad, I feel like. Running this, you know? I don't think it's that bad. It has taken us a while, though. I just looked at the clock. Yeah, we've been doing this a while, Chad. It's fine. But the light, it's getting brighter in the end of the tunnel. I can see it. I can see it, Chad. I can see it. Arctic, what's up? Past my bedtime? No. No. Yeah, right, Jeff? Probably. Most likely, yep. Oh, man. Arctic, as far as being past my bedtime, no, I don't go to bed till like way late, for the record. Like way late. Like 5 o'clock in the morning most nights.
You just got quit in an hour and 17 minutes.
I need to get back to that, yeah. But to be honest, the past 2 nights, I've been staying up way late working on Farm Sim. If y'all think about this, I harvested all of our fields and beans, baled all the straw, hauled all the bales. Now, I didn't do it all. Of course, playing Auto Drive did a lot of it, but still, I had to manage, especially the bales. There was a lot of babysitting involved in the bale process. So I've spent a ton of time since Tuesday's stream on the save. Ton of time. That's okay. I enjoy it. So whatever, it's fine. But it is a good time. Ran 3 combines, 2 auger wagons, 3 semis. It was awesome. Pull up with an auger wagon, hit the button empty, jump in the other auger wagon, and take off. I ran the two New Holland combines next to each other, and then our cat combine in a different field. Tried to keep them somewhat close, but kept them separated. Yeah. Oh. Arctic. Okay, I got you. You're normally working at this time. I got you, Arctic. So, Monday nights, I start streaming at 6 p.m. Monday nights, Arctic. And Thursdays. I start streaming at 6. And then 10 o'clock is at least a minimum. And then, like, whatever. If I go late, I go late. It doesn't matter, you know? I got nothing else to do. So, besides, like, edit and go to bed. But, you know. There's that. And then Tuesdays, I start at noon Central. And Friday, this week, I'm going to be starting probably noon or 1 o'clock tomorrow. We're going to be playing Railroader tomorrow. And then switching to ATS. We're going to like stop stream for a little while so I can fire up ATS tomorrow night as well. So. Sleep, what's that? Right? Right, Judge? Right? Oh, I didn't even see the bin over there, Sarge. I didn't even see the bin. Oh, gosh. Too busy talking about my schedule.
At least with that turning radius, it won't be that big of an issue.
That's no issue at all. No issue at all. Oh, man. Oh. Well, Arctic, we're here Thursday nights, man, starting at 6. So, I can't guarantee that we're on, you know, this late every Thursday, but Sarge and I got started on a project, and, well, I don't like to quit a field midway doing anything. I like to get a field, at least, you know, we don't have to, but this field needs fertilizer, so we might as well get this field done. I know it's getting late, especially for Sarge, and I feel bad keeping him up. He can walk away whenever he needs to as well. He knows that. At least I hope you do, Sarge. Sarge? Sarge's over there, half asleep already. Notice he hasn't said anything, chat. Just saying. Yeah. There's a couple hour difference between time zones. I got you. I got you, bro. Well, you know, Arctic, I don't know if you know this, but I do upload, and I know it's not the same and it's not for everybody, but I do upload all the streams on YouTube, on the second channel, !socials. Everything gets uploaded to the second channel as far as stream is concerned. Is he in the ditch again? Nah. Nah, he's chilling. Oh, goodness. Oh, yep, Trent beat you. But yeah, I do upload everything there, and then I'm hoping, not promising, but I'm hoping, maybe like next week, I'm going to start, editing a little video or two for the main channel again. It's been forever since anything's been posted there, so.
Oh.
I know. I'm not promising anything, though. But I do have footage of, like, Alice Chalmers stuff, so I might as well throw something together and share it with y'all. I'm not going to start making Let's Plays again. I'm definitely not going to do that. Because that just, no, that ship has sailed. But like I said, I do have footage of some Alice Chalmers stuff, so yeah. Might as well try to get that out there, so yeah. But we'll see. No guarantees, all right? No guarantees. What was John saying? No. No, I'm not. I am not. I think it'd be interesting. I need to do some more research, but I'm going to be, hopefully, to help with my Instagram game and maybe just like in general. I get some microphones that Dad and I can wear at the farm so you can actually like hear us.
Oh, like the DJI.
Probably the DJI ones, yeah.
The phone ones.
Yeah, I was looking at those the other day, and they have ones that are like Bluetooth right to your phone. And I'm like, ooh, that's pretty slick. Oh, maybe. I don't know. Be kind of cool. I got you, Arctic. I got you. And, you know, it's not the same as being here live. And I totally understand that. You know, and to be frank, I don't upload all that stuff to YouTube for anybody but myself, to be honest with y'all. Yeah. I do it as, like, you know, a memory catalog, I guess you could say, in a way, in like a weird way. It's a way for me to like digitally hoard all of it without having to physically like digitally hoard it all. Just saying. That's why I don't care like if that channel's getting views or I don't. They're there if people want to watch them. If not, that's fine too. Got to run. It's only 51 minutes past, bro. This isn't the first time I've streamed late. Oh, man. Just saying. Not the first time. Won't be the last time either. Probably won't go super late tomorrow because we'll be playing ATS. And after like 4 hours, I'm kind of done with that. So I did open my Truckers MP today and make sure my game was updated or make sure TMP was updated, which it was. Well, no, it was not. I had to update that. So, you know, that was good to get done. It took like 2 seconds. It was no big deal. But yeah. Normally you see me stream late on Saturdays. Yeah. Just depends on what kind of day I've had, you know? I've had a busy day. I'm surprised I'm still like as awake as I am. Honestly, I was super busy today, so yeah.
I'm here.
During the ATS portion, during the ATS stream, no, we won't have a face cam on. We're gonna play Railroader tomorrow afternoon, though. Or at least I am. I don't know who else is gonna be here.
Whoa.
So Railroader during the afternoon. Stop probably 5 o'clock ish. Because okay. I have to like unhook. I have to unhook wires and plug wires back in to get moved over there. And then I'll be on the wheel setup about 6. Probably grab some dinner too. Be on the wheel setup about 6 o'clock to stream ATS. So 2 streams tomorrow.
I actually got that button, John.
What button?
The update button.
Oh, do you really?
You know how that last time
push it.
Oh, I did. It's up to date now.
Good.
I couldn't see that button before.
Now you can actually play ATS with us tomorrow.
Because before I could only do select ETS and ATS.
Yeah. It wouldn't update it for you.
It was always loading.
That's weird. Oh, that's good. You got it fixed tomorrow. Good. So yeah, it'll be a good day tomorrow. 2 streams, be a good time. Why not? I wish my setup, like I don't really know how I would accomplish like just being able to move over there without like unhooking wires and hooking wires and stuff. So
Shortcut.
problem is my computers don't like all the monitors. It's too many.
Oh.
That's the big problem.
What does it have in it?
What?
The graphics card.
Well, I'm using all the ports plus some.
Oh.
Yeah. The gaming computer's fine, because technically I'd only be using 3 out of it. It's the stream PC doesn't like all the... Yeah.
All the stuff that you're doing on it.
Basically, I'll end up losing like 2 monitors on this desk to plug in the 2 that are over there, which is fine. But it would be... I don't know if technically I'd have to put another video card in to make it all work.
Probably.
And I really don't... There's not space in there for that.
Either another one or a bigger one.
Yeah. I'm good. I don't mind unplugging 2 wires. And then I always keep like the USB to that desk unplugged as well. Because like I've had it before where I'm trying to play Farm Sim over here at the main desk. And I'm like, why am I turning left slowly over time? Because the steering wheel is slightly turned to the left.
That's
and
annoying.
Farm Sim was seeing that as an input, obviously, which it should. And that's fine.
Or on your joysticks, that slider.
Yeah. Another gaming PC. I mean, you know. Nah, sports fan. I use the same 2 PCs that I have. I just have 3 monitors over there, and then I just have to kind of do the old swapsy potato and move my windows over there. So I like this screen that I have here, all of this stuff, or to my right, I should say, the one I always look at to like read chat, that monitor, basically everything that's on there just gets moved over to a monitor over there. And then the other thing I move is from this side. That's my, what's it called? OBS. I'll move that over there too. And then anything else that I have open over here, like I'll kind of move around so that it's closer to me, but like I don't necessarily need to see everything all at the same time. But it's nice to have it all open. But like I don't have to have it, you know? So it's kind of a whole thing. I just realized you can see through my shoulder for some reason tonight. What's up with that? A weird shadow or something.
Kinda cool to know.
What's that?
So, on apparently today, back in 07,
Okay.
SpaceX conducted the second launch of Falcon 1.
Oh, wow. Huh.
Which
Interesting.
that failed because
Yeah.
of a second stage
Gotcha.
anomaly.
Huh. Just realized like none of my lights are actually like pointing where they're supposed to be pointing. It has something to do with it. I don't know. Alright, this is probably gonna be my last fill. Last fill. So that only took like almost an hour. Whatever. Not a huge deal. Not a huge deal at all. All right. Watch out for the junk. The very frosty looking junk. Right, let's go last pass. Definitely gonna get it done. That was good. Been good, been good. Right. So with that, I think we're gonna wrap it right up. Park this over with like the tanker over there, and say we are done.
Like a great idea.
What's that?
Calling it done.
Gotcha. Here's our 500 and some whatever $1,000 we just spent on. We spent $500,000 and we still need to fertilize the field. I just punched my microphone. Ow! It hurt. Anyway, Sergeant Trent.
Violence isn't the answer, John.
Violence is always the answer. Ow. It hurt. Thanks for hanging out and fertilizing with me, Sarge. That was fun.
Oh, yeah. Not a problem.
All right, I'll talk to you guys probably tomorrow.
See you tomorrow
right.
afternoon.
See you then.
Those of you watching over on YouTube, have a great rest of your day, and as always, toodles.